It's your girl Millie. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, American born, Sin, Miss Ebar Star, Jam, Melissa. Welcome. Thank you all for being here this morning. I appreciate you being here. We should have a very good live today. Um, I'm excited about it. But before we get started, sometimes y'all ask about my lip gloss or lipstick or whatever. Today it is old school MAC. Not old school, but I haven't worn MAC in a while. And this is Blurred Kisses. And it is a powder kiss liquid lip color. So I absolutely love it. It's not all the way matte. I love a matte. But that's what I got. And I think I don't even know what hair this is. It might be sunburn. But it's a shorter version of the longer version, and I love the reddish brown. Um, Whoop whoop. Good morning. Good morning, Sonia, Rolanda, Janice, the innocent instigator, Yana, Jackie, um, Liz. Good morning. So today we're going to start our hot topics off with a hot topic, right? Sophia, so Gucci Williams, former castmate of Bell Collective, is with us today. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put this up here. What am I doing? So she is with us today, and we will be getting into how she making her decisions. What is she doing now? What is going on in the future? How is JJ doing? How is she doing? So we're gonna get into all of that. So hey Tammy, the innocent instigator, cut and paste Tisha, what's up? Renee, Mika, Ruby. She said, Ruby said, I am here for Sophia. I know that's right. So with no further ado, y'all, we're gonna bring up Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia.
Yay. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
good morning.
Good morning, girl. Oh my goodness.
I know. How are you doing, friend?
How I'm doing good. I'm mentally I'm in a much better, happier state of mind.
Good.
And we're doing good. Jade's doing good. There's some things we're working through, but we're gonna try to survive
I know,
it.
I know, I know. So I guess we're just gonna I don't wanna waste nobody time, girl. So we're just gonna get right into it. So
Yeah.
there were speculations about we're gonna start with your former your former job, Bell Collective.
Okay. Okay.
So there was speculation about how you left, when you left, why you left, and things like that. So I just want you to clear that up, like
Mhm.
because people were saying, "Well, I knew she was going to leave after Akeisha left," and I wanted you to just talk about that.
You
So I'm
know
gonna
what?
let you have the floor.
Okay, so Akeisha leaving had nothing to do with me leaving, but of course that's my friend. So, but at the end, but really, that interview that I had with Carlos on that live Monday that he made private, never posted.
Right.
I kind of made my mind up after that. Um, I was actually crying out for help to my boss, saying, "Hey, this is how I feel," and he disregarded my feelings by number one, not even calling me after that live to say, "Hey, Gucci, you said that you felt unprotected. The things that you were feeling, while filming, he should have addressed it right then." And you
Right.
know what, Millie, if he would have addressed it then, I probably would have I would not rethought. I would have thought about staying on Bell Collective. Like, you
Right.
know what, my boss is really concerned. He want to hear how I felt. How can we make it better if you felt that way? And Carlos never did address that. So that kind of made me decide, you know what? I think, if my superior don't want to at least hear my voice
Right.
or even address how I'm feeling. I wasn't asking for, Carlos to say, just address it. Gucci, I understand that this is a reality show, and you knew what you signed up for. I don't want you feeling that way. What can I do as your boss to alleviate those feelings that you have?
Right.
And
Hmm.
he didn't address it. And that was one of the main reasons that I made up in my mind. You know what? it's time for me to kind of move on.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Has he reached out to you at all here lately, or between between your say la vie up to this moment?
Carlos did reach out to me. What's this? January, a couple of
Mhm.
weeks after I quit. Just to have a care call. He said. Um, he did ask me some things. We didn't talk about how I felt or anything like that. He basically wanted to actually, how can I say it?
Just say it. That's all
Look,
you can do. Say it.
he
I know
asked
what
me,
you're trying to say, but just
extend the invitation to reappear back on Bell Collective.
that's good. That's good. That's a good way. You did good. You did good.
Yeah,
So when he extended the invitation
Mhm.
or wanted you to have a thought about an extension, did you think about the extension?
I did, to be honest with you, I did think about it. I was like, you know what? Let me gather my thoughts and I'll circle back with you. So I did circle back with him and within a couple of days and told him that the Williams, we standing on our decision that we won't be returning to Bell Collective.
Yeah. Samantha said, wait a minute, where's Samantha? No, not Samantha. The innocent instigator said, girl, he would have played nice, then went on his get back at you. And it's sad that you think that, but that's pretty much everybody's thought. If you
Mhm.
had come back, that's what I would think.
And you know what, Mila? I needed that phone call after that live. I didn't need it after I,
Months
decided to quit
later.
the show. Yeah, yeah. I needed that phone call then because I was like, I needed it then. Now I've had time to heal, to reanalyze what's important to me, what's important to my family. Um, and at the end of the day, you got to check on your people. You got to make sure they're okay. I
Yep.
understand when I signed up for this reality show, I knew that there's going to be some problems, but I wanted some problem solving. I wanted to
Right.
navigate and show the people that even though issues come up, we got to figure out a way how to get through it. Um,
Right.
and I was like, you know what? This is a blended family issue, the thing that's going on with my family, and it's relatable. A lot of people now have blended family. And I wanted to show the audience, hey, you can work through this. But it was kind of disrespectful how I'm just gonna be honest, how Carlos brought Selena on the show. And I was, I had a protective order, and the show didn't honor it. They kept trying to put Selena in different scenes, and I knew that eventually that I would have to have a conversation with Selena, which I did have a conversation with her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want it to be forced by production. I didn't want production to say, "Hey, you gotta talk to Selena to make this work, to make this Bell Collective work." But I wanted to do it on my time. When
Right.
God say move, I wanted to move then because I wanted it to be genuine.
Right. So what is the current status with that? Because I've seen, you made some posts.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all were at a baby shower.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the status with that? Like, yeah, what is the status with that? That's my first question.
You know what? A tragedy happened in Jay and I family. I lost my mother-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
and it put a lot of things in perspective for me, for Jay. We waste too much time on pettiness when we need to start loving on our people.
Right.
Um, so that was very hard time. December was very hard for Jay and I. We did have a private memorial for her, and Selena showed up,
Okay.
and I was like, I don't know, I was guided by the Holy Spirit. I don't know. I went up to her, girl, and I was like, you know what? I want to thank you for being here, supporting my husband and I. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
we had going on the show, I don't even care right now. Most important is family. So I embraced her, asked her to forgive me again, and let's just move forward. Um,
Yeah.
so after that, yeah, I felt like a weight lifted off my shoulder. I wasn't there trying to perform for no cameras or anything like that. I'm at a different place in my life, spiritual with God, and things happen for a reason. And Jay
Right.
didn't know I went up to her. I don't know who was watching, but I knew that I had to have a conversation with her because that forgiveness was the healing for me. Now I can move on. You
Yeah.
know, she forgave me or not or thought out, but I was more sincere that moment than I was when we did that scene in New Orleans.
Right. Well, that's good. That's really good. I think Yana was like, why wouldn't she be there? Her grandkids. I think y'all expected her to be there, right? You expect her to be there. Did you
Yes,
expect her to be
yeah, I expected her. I mean, there was her mother-in-law at one time
there?
too.
Absolutely. She expected
Yeah,
her to
so
be
there
there.
was no, I mean, it wasn't the time of you can't show up, you can't come.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
This
it
is that's
wasn't the time
precedent.
for that. And
Yeah.
when she showed up, I took the initiative to go to her and like, hey, you know, let's just that we are, you know, I was really saying in so many words, you know, we got grandkids, you know, we got
Mhm.
children that are watching us. We
Mhm.
need to set the best example. Of course, it started off rocky. I don't know how, you know, we know how it got there, but um, and I just want to like, hey, you know, my guards are down, and
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. It was good to see all of you together at the baby shower
Yes,
because I think, people feel like people do still feel like you're jealous or whatever. Uh, and you're not going to get rid of that. You know what I mean? That's always going to be out there.
are the best on Bell Collective.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we
just
wish
for
you the best.
me, in order for my family to heal correctly, I need to separate myself from Bell Collective. This is not the end of my story. You know, it's a
Right.
comma, and
Right.
it's going to be some more story behind that with
Yeah.
me. That's for me. You know, I'm not going to let a paycheck, integrity, you know, a
Yeah.
paycheck or a TV show compromise my integrity and character,
Right.
especially since I, you know, need to set the example for my kids, for my grandkids, and I'm trying to do things in the community now,
Yeah.
things in the community to make an impact.
Yeah. So at this time, before we button up Bell Collective, like, are you at like, where are you? The question was, where are you with Carlos? Like, are you just, that was my boss, that was great, that was a great time, I appreciate it, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for the opportunity that Carlos gave me to,
Hmm.
you know, to showcase my family, my business on you know this platform. I mean,
Right.
I'm not going to be ungrateful and like, oh, Carlos this and that. And I wish him the best. I have no ill feelings against Carlos. I've forgiven him for not addressing my concerns at the time. I cannot
Hmm.
hold on to that baggage and move on. I don't have
Hmm.
no issue with Carlos. I just know that when you're a boss and you, because I run business and my husband run business, you gotta listen to your
Employees.
yes, you
You
gotta
have to.
whether you want to hear it or not. And sometimes you gotta have those tough conversations.
Right. So, what was I going to say? So let me ask you this,
Mhm.
and we'll get into your relationship with your kids and stuff. Kim, you wanted to know about your relationship with
Okay.
D, but we'll get into that.
Mhm.
So, how do you what do you think about Arkisha leaving? What do you think about Mel leaving?
I mean, I was Akeisha felt, we'll start with Akeisha because I'm closer to her.
Mm-hmm.
Akeisha had some of the same feelings that I had. When Latrice sent that degrading text message to her and production knew about it, it should have been addressed. It was going dark then. It should have
Oh,
been addressed. That text message should have been addressed because Carlos
no.
knew about it. Akeisha immediately sent it to production and the superior and was like, what's really going on? You know, because it was very degrading. It
He
was,
knew about the text message from Latrice.
yes, yes, he knew about it. And for him not to say anything, to skate past it, that upset Akeisha. She was very upset. And she was like, you know, you know, this is not going to happen. That incident that happened at Latrice taste, that was the straw for Akeisha. You know,
Yeah.
they invited us into their establishment, and you know, all the time, Latrice and Cliff, they're really jealous of Akeisha. So why even invite me to your event and then, you know, cause all this commotion and you know what, we shouldn't even got the invite. If it was going to.
Oh my God. What was it? A main cast situation or all cast situation? I mean, all cast, not main cast.
It was an all cast. It was all cast, but we did get invitations, so we had to show
Okay.
up to work. But Marie didn't show up. One thing about
Mhm.
Marie, baby, she don't care if the atmosphere not right, if she get invitation, no, she's not going.
Yeah. Marie's not going. She's not showing up. She doesn't even care. So
Yes,
you're right. Marie wasn't there.
Marie like, I don't fuck with, I don't mess with Latrice. So at that point, so I ain't going, honey. You can have it. I don't blame Marie. Always tend to miss out on the action. Even when that altercation happened at Latrice wig mixer, Marie wasn't there, baby.
I know. I know. Marie was getting baptized, wasn't it? She was.
Child.
Okay. So yeah, I could see that. Like when Willie had walked off and
Mm-hmm.
Akeisha was talking, and I was like, Willie has a lot to lose.
Yes, she will
Yeah.
have a lot to lose. Akeisha have a lot to lose. I mean, this show kind of got away from the premise of what it was established for.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to kind of harp back on Selena and our incident, but when that incident happened at the wig mixer, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, call the Kingdom Reign claimed that they don't condone fighting. I mean, why would you reward Selena to be on this show
Yeah.
and was involved in this fight? And and if I had started the fight, they would have fired me right then. They
Yeah.
replayed the video so many times to see who threw the first hit. If I had thrown the first hit, I wouldn't have proceeded filming.
So wow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like when when like I said, when Willie and them left, I knew they had a lot to lose. Let me ask you this real quick because I see this question. Are there any open cases for anything that involves you and anybody with Bell Collective?
Well, I can't speak on a lot, but I am in talks with my lawyer.
Okay.
Every incident that happened, everything that happened, I have to,
Okay.
keep my lawyer informed. So we just gonna put it like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um. So as far as mail, what do you think about the mail exit?
You
Were
know,
you shocked by it?
I was like, I kind of was waiting on her breaking point because I saw that Love and Marriage Huntsville was going dark as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it speaks volumes to know that, I mean, to see Mel walk away from a big check, probably, from TV, that takes a lot. Even for Akeisha and I, it's not like we were fired. We made the conscious decision to choose peace.
Yeah.
Our integrity, our character is much more important than a check, than a TV
Right.
camera or anything. So it takes a lot for somebody to realize that. And I'm not going to stay somewhere that I feel, unprotected, or you're not hearing my voice, or you're not even listening to what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I kind of agree with Mel, and it was a sour relief to me. I was like, you know what? So what Akeisha and I were feeling, I mean, it kind of validates it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because they've been on that show for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They were the starting of his series, you know what I mean? Even before you all and stuff like that. So with everything that's going on, and I was looking at it and I was like, I know what you had said about you and like Selena, y'all are in a better place and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and that is wonderful. But then when you look at male situation, I was like, if you had come back and you and Selena are great,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I feel like he would instruct something to
Mm-hmm.
make it not great. Now you come back after you've left, after you've been treated wrong, they haven't done this, they haven't done that, and then all of a sudden it's a problem and you don't even know where it's coming from. So I applaud you for just getting out on top, getting out early, and not even putting yourself through that.
And I saw it coming too, Millie. I saw it coming. I saw all the signs on the wall. I was
Mhm.
like, Jay, if I return to this season, I'm gonna be the target. I'm gonna be the target, and I won't dare. I want to stay in control of my storyline. I
Right,
wouldn't
right.
they're not going to take me down through here because I'm a business owner here. I have clients and people are watching. You're not going to have me feeling like that. And actually, I think Mel should have left sooner.
How? Let me ask you when you say that, how did that altercation with you and Selena, did that hurt your business in any kind of way?
It did. I mean, who wants to do business with a fighting real estate agent? I had
Right.
to, what kind of business she
Real
did.
estate.
Yes, it was tacky. It was so tacky. I was
Mhm.
embarrassed. I was embarrassed for my colleagues to even watch the show because I had
Mhm.
asked them, hey, you guys tune in, I'm gonna be on the show and blah, 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 blah. But now I was like, oh, I'm not going to the work meeting today, because it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was
I
very embarrassing.
know.
And at that point, counselors should have been coming in and Carlos, when that incident happened, Selena was not a main character on the show. She maybe did one or two scenes. He didn't. He didn't. I mean, he put aside my feelings. Like I was the main cast on here. You should have been trying to at least try to. You know what? We need to make sure Gucci. Okay, we'll worry about the other later.
Mhm.
Actually, Tisha and I called him after that incident, and Carlo was like, you good, Gucci. Just get her out of there. We're gonna make sure you good. But I guess after the internet, he actually
Mhm.
found out who Selena was, and her fans
Mhm.
was kind of swaying toward her.
And somebody in here just said that he wanted her for her fan base.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but I can't.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's keep going.
Let's
So,
keep going. That's good.
so, so okay. Okay. So you're in a better place. You're in a happier place,
Mhm.
and we saw you on vacation when you turned in your notice.
Yes.
Peace, girl. That was my favorite. I was like,
I was like, I
I
don't
was
want to bring
so
everything in 2024. We're gonna leave it. And I had made up in my mind. I prayed and meditated. I'm like, Lord, I can't take this baggage into 2025. Let's just leave
yeah,
it in 2024 and
yeah.
start a new slate.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just fine said, thank you, just fine. She said, I see a class action lawsuit.
Look at these people with some good eyes.
Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Okay, okay. So we've done Bell Collective. We've done that. Now people want to know, how is your relationship with your children? How is Dee doing? What is going on with her?
I can focus more on my daughter, which I am focusing more on her. We have conversations every day. I don't go a day without, hey, Shantiri or Dee, how are you?
Mhm.
It makes me proud to see that she's following in my footsteps. She's now a
Mhm.
licensed real estate agent here in the state of Mississippi,
That's great.
which makes me proud. It makes her proud too. She finally, my daughter, she finally finished something. So that was a major step for her. Mentally, she's doing great. I'm introducing her to a new side of real estate,
Okay.
where you have to build relationships and showing her that your integrity and character matters in this business.
Yeah. Well, so so is she working with you or?
She's working with me now under Keller Williams. I did announce that I do have my broker license. I'm sorry. I do have some things going before around the end of the year. I'm working on a new office. The office will
Okay.
be on, yes, it'll be on Ferry Street. Um,
Oh, not Ferry Street.
yes, baby, yes, yes. I'm still we doing it. So of course I'm working on that. There's a lot of good things happening in and around Jackson. Uh
Mhm.
and I'm gonna be a part, I am a part of it. And so I just want to pour back into my community, focus on my kids, focus on my family, my husband, my grandkids, of course I don't have the Bell Collective platform, but I do have my platform that
Right.
I built, and I'm still going to do what I'm called to do. I think it's still a calling from God. Everything happens for a reason. I didn't want to, it was time for me to leave this show before it got bad. I
Right.
think Mel should have left a long time ago. If I would have stayed, it would have. I was like, let me get out of it right now before I
What?
start.
Let me go back to this because everybody, like when it comes to Mel, you can she didn't just say out loud like I feel this is horrible. You know, we all inferred that, and then with her cryptic messages, we got that. But like, how did you feel? And I hate to come back to this, but you said this, and I want to know, and
Mhm.
we probably want to know, how did you feel like after scenes, or like what was it like coming back or rewatching it? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, how did you feel like when you did something, like when you found out Selena was going to be on the show, not being told, but
Mhm.
through the internet? You
I
know what I'm
it,
saying?
it really hurt my. I put my trust in Carlos and Kingdom Reign because most of the time your employer is supposed to have your back. And I
Right.
was like, what are they doing? What are they doing? It kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, so they sneaking around filming her. It was really hurtful to find
Hmm.
out like that. And I was like, and I knew where I stood. They didn't value me as an employee. I knew that at that moment I was like, oh, I see where this is going.
So before Selena, like your first season, did you
Mhm.
have any crazy feelings that first season, or did
I
you say, "Ooh, this is something"?
I didn't because I was kind of getting my feet wet. I was kind of watching to see what was going on with the other bells, and
Hmm.
there were some things going on. And I knew, like I said, I knew this was reality TV. I would have rather bust it down with when it hit close to home, it hurt. It hurts more. I could go back and forth with Latrice, with Marie, or Tamara, or Letitia, but when it hit home, it felt different. It felt different. It's okay when it's out there, but when it hit home, it
Yeah.
felt different. And I didn't like that feeling. And I knew when I signed up for reality TV, I knew, there's going to be some issues. We'll just work through it. I throw some shade and give them
Hmm.
entertainment. But and when it hit close to home, I was like, whoa. But then I was like, you know what? Everything happened it was relatable. People were in my inbox, said, I'm that person, I'm that wife, I'm that mother, and I was like, okay, God, this is going to be good. But when I got that feeling of I wouldn't value from my employer, that's when it kind of went south for me.
Oh my goodness. Well, how do you think the other ladies feel? Like, honestly, I know, people say, well, Gucci leave, she wasn't bringing anything. Akeisha leave, she wasn't bringing anything. But with you all gone, that's a piece that's taken out, right?
Yeah.
So how do you think the other ladies feel?
And everybody brought something different to Bell Collective. Um, the piece of the puzzle. Jay and I brought a little laughter, a little humor, uh,
Hmm.
a little seriousness. It was kind of everybody brings something different to Bell
Right,
Collective.
right, right.
I think that we will be felt. Our absence will be felt. I think they're going to miss us. They probably won't say it, but we're going to be missed.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. What is it saying? T Talk with your girl said. I didn't see the other one. Hold on.
Leo, exactly. That is what I want.
They were talking about the tussle, right? And wanted to know, was
The
there
tussle
scenes,
between me and
Selena? Was there scenes that we didn't see that they were looking at? Because they have a lot of edits and they record a lot of things.
I mean, people don't know that I had to have medical attention. I had to have stitches. I had a big gash over my head because
Hmm.
we were drinking out of glass champagne glasses, and I don't know if I fell on it or anything like that, and it caught me off guard because I knew when I signed the contract with Kingdom Reign, they don't condone fighting. I'm at work, so I
Yeah,
was like, let's throw some shade, and even if I did this, I knew not to because she didn't hit me. So people, I want people to know I did have medical attention, and it's
wait,
not.
you said she didn't hit you. What?
Wait.
Yeah,
Let me clear it up. She did.
yeah,
Yeah, she did hit me, and I had to have medical attention. And people didn't see that part. People didn't see. You might have saw the big knot on my head, but it was blood everywhere. I mean, people was like it because I cut my hand on the glass, and
yeah.
um, at that point, like I was saying. they don't condone fighting. And they kept rewinding the edits to see if I need to show up for work tomorrow.
Okay, so
They make sure.
there's footage we haven't seen.
Yes. They like, let me keep. I like, do I need to show up for the scene tomorrow, or do I need to show up for the scene next week? Gucci, you're good, because they, after further investigation, they found out that I didn't throw the first hit. But then
Okay.
it's contradicting themselves, because you don't condone fighting, but now she's the main
Yeah.
character.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I hope that helps. I hope that answers your questions.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I was just wondering, like how the other girls feel like they're good, or do you
I
think?
think, I think they feel like they're good,
Mhm.
and I wish them the best. I don't know, but it will be we will be missed. We will be missed. And like I said, people have been reaching people have been reaching out to me and Akeisha. So there's other opportunities that's on the table for us. So this is, like I said, this is not the end of our story.
Mhm.
And I'm not just and I think there's more things that Akeisha and I can give, more
Right.
things that we can, we're relatable with our family, with our business, what we're doing in the community, and real friendship. I would have never thought in a million years that I'd be friends with Akeisha, because
I know. I heard her say that.
somebody shaded me on the first season, like, is that your government name? Yes.
I know, right? I know. I know. We will miss that. We will miss all that. But you all will be missed because you all did bring something to the show. JJ is going to be missed. That was a big part of the show, also. And I think, like you said, like I feel like even though I don't think he would have called you right after he made that interview private, I feel like he definitely should have called you the next day if he just really thought about what y'all bring to the show, like
Yes.
how people respond to JJ.
Mhm.
With Selena being on the show, what would that mean if Gucci left? Like,
Because
because
I was trying to be as respectful as we were having real conversations. I
mm-hmm,
mean, and I didn't try to like put them on blast. I'm gonna get, because that's not how I roll. I'm going to respect. I try to respect everybody. Like, hey, this is how
yeah,
I felt. And like you said, I might have should have got a call the next day or something like that. Like, hey, Gucci,
mm-hmm,
why you feeling like this? Let's get this shit together now. We gotta come on. Let's get this. We gotta get this money. But I
yep,
didn't get that call, so I was like, well, he didn't give a he didn't care. He didn't give a shit.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Mhm.
well, that I think I know he does little things. He doesn't address a lot of stuff, and I know as far as we watch and see things, it's not it's not good. And I'll go back to Love and Marriage Huntsville with Mel leaving. That's a big that's a big
It was
blow.
big. I mean,
That was a big blow.
what? Where do we go from here? They may be casting for new bells. I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh, okay. Are they
But,
filming?
I hadn't heard, but I think they might start soon.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure. And I want the show to be successful. I want it to get back to the premise of it. I'm not going to post out on because I'm not there, because I want them to be successful. These ladies are from Mississippi, and they need to set the best example for
Yeah.
Mississippi. Because hey, I need these people to move to Mississippi so they can buy a house from me.
That's right. You know what? A lot of people have said this in the chat, that they feel like Stormy is coming. I don't feel like Stormy will come to Bill Collective
I don't.
after what she talked about. Like they don't pay. I just can't see Stormy coming to Bill
It'll be
Collective.
a waste of Stormy's time. I really admire Stormy. Girl, I love that donut. Let me just put that out there, girl. Somebody bought me some for Christmas. I'm like, my husband's like, what's that? I'm like, baby, this donut. But anyway, I think, sometimes when it don't, I'm not hustling backwards. I don't.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Yeah. She's at a good point in her life. She's doing great things for her business,
Mhm.
and she used the platform the right way.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's
Mhm.
good. So, so you and your daughter and your son, y'all on a good.
Yes, my son is good. He's doing one of the biggest DJs here in Mississippi. He's always booked and busy.
Oh, that's so
Uh,
good.
yes, we spending more time together. We have our days where we go to lunch, and I'm just pouring more into them because it's so important. With my mother-in-law dying, it just, even though I had people to die around me all the time and family, this one was different because I was just bringing coffee to her that morning at 8.
Oh.
At 2 o'clock, she was gone. We was just talking,
Oh.
and Jay and I went to lunch, and she was like, "Yeah, baby, y'all go to lunch. God got me." And when we came back, they was resuscitating her. And I'm like, asking the nurses, "How did we get here? We was just talking." And it would remind, that scripture where it says, "Death come like a thief in the night." Yes, I waste no time. So, now I'm like, I'm not gonna save that outfit. I'm aware, I used to be like, "Oh, I ain't gonna wear them Gucci shoes. I ain't gonna wear." I'm wearing it to the grocery store if I have to. I'm
Right.
telling my daughter, I love you more. I'm telling Jay, I love you more. I'm telling my grandkids, I love you more. I'm not wasting any time, and that's just going forward. That's just how I feel. Even
Right.
in my business, what I'm doing now, is, and I say it all the time, is less of me, more of somebody else.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Um, and I guess that does put a lot in perspective. And like everything does happen for a reason.
Yes.
Everything happens for a reason. So to just end to button this up, do you and Selena have a relationship? I know y'all don't have a relationship. Like y'all not day ones. Y'all not going out to brunch. I know you're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not even a thing. But and everybody should know that's not a thing. But as far as just being in a different place from the last time we saw it, like where are you all now?
I'm Selena and I think we're in a good place. I've let my guards down, and when I let my guard down, I think she let hers down.
Mhm.
Like people say, she's a very sweet lady. And we were just caught up in the moment. We were caught up in the moment. We were caught up in the moment. We had cameras there, and I think we felt like, oh, let's perform. And we didn't know it was going to get this sour. We didn't
Yeah.
know it was going to go down a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Uh, so now I'm at a place where, hey, Selena, I can be in the room with her. The baby shower for our daughter was beautiful. I came in and Jay came, it was so beautiful, and I
Mhm.
have to be careful what I say because my words are powerful. I learned
Yeah.
that words are powerful. So I have to be careful what I say, around her, to her, about her. And we got kids, shadow kids, and the kids are connected to me and they're connected to Jay, and they have feelings too.
Right.
And it was a hard lesson for me to learn too. It was very hard because my tongue is lethal, so I have to use this lethal somewhere else.
Well, has JJ, where is he with he and Selena have children together. I do know they're not that he has to communicate with her because everybody's grown, but because you have grandchildren and you have things like that, and because she is the mother of his kids, has that softened up? Does he like
And
how was he with Selena at the baby shower?
now you know what, and I think I'm just going, do me like because of me, because I had to step up and be the woman and say, Jay, we got, you guys got grandkids together, and I
Mhm.
know you in a place that you don't want to be kind of in the room with her. We got to move past this. Life is too short. I'm not asking you to have a conversation with her, but the kids need to at least see you say, "Hey, mama, how are you?" And
Mhm.
move forward. I'm not asking you to have a conversation. So he softened up a little bit. I think
Oh, good.
of my mother-in-law, and with the
Yeah,
help of me, he softened his heart a little bit, and I'm so grateful for it.
I am too because
Mhm.
I know he was
He was.
not.
He's a Leo, baby. When
I know he was not with it.
he wouldn't. Mm-mm.
I mean, he's on camera saying he's not with it.
Yes. And he meant that he was standing 10 toes down. He was like, no,
Yeah,
this is not what we're doing. We're not doing that.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's good to know because it's no, what I mean, it's no need of being sour or anything like that. But I understand where he's coming from.
And it
You know,
feels better. It feels better. I'm in a happier state because I'm like, I never saw the day that we'll actually be on a picture together. I never seen that.
I know.
I was like, God, you working, and I didn't even know you was working. So yeah, it's and I'm happy about it. I'm like, I just had to make the decision because if I would have stayed on this show, it would have gotten sour. I probably would have said something about her and blah 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 blah. So you know what? Let me back up. And Carlos, you chose who you want to choose. So and I wish them the best.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Lulu, and thank you, T Talk. I appreciate it. Tell your daughter I said hello. But I'm so glad to hear that. I know, because I just know how I know behind the scenes how he was how he was
Yes.
feeling. And to even that photo you posted, I was like, oh my God, this is so wonderful. This is so wonderful. And I'm sure he said, hey, what's up, Selena? And Mike was there. And so, because this is what I want to talk about, friend. This is what I want to talk about. Because you led me wrong on their reunion. I was like,
you know what? I showed my ass.
WTF.
I looked at it. I said, you know what? It's time for me. Because
I called Gucci. I said, what the hell?
I was on 100. Do you hear me?
Oh my God. I was like, girl, that's not what you told me. That's not what you told me.
I said, whether it was in my favor or somebody hurt people. I was hurting because all the things that had happened on this show and how how the production had, it's just a lot of stuff. I had a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I said, you know what, Jay, it's time for me to leave. If this show got me acting like that, it's time for me to leave because that you don't want to see that person come out again. I was like no filter, whatever came out, I was like, it's time for me. That was what it's time for me to leave.
I was sitting there watching it. Like I had the photos and stuff. I said, let me take the photos real quick because I was taking like 3 because I was like, it's a reunion. I'm not going to be going to different things. So I was like, I was sitting there looking at it and I was like, hey, y'all, it's your girl Millie Jones. Don't get into the Bell Collective reunion. And that's all I could say for 10 minutes.
You could have said it, girl, because I was on 100. My energy should not even been focused on. It should have been somewhere else because they played Selena and I. Let me just tell you, they was sitting there probably laughing at our ass. They played us, but you won't play Gucci again.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you want to use me as a punchie again for me to act up and you sit back. You knew. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, who's going to be comfortable with their ex on the show with them as a main character? That's why Coleslaw really didn't show up. But now she may. I don't know. But I mean, come on now. I'd rather bust it down with the bells than
yeah. Coleslaw didn't show up. But yeah, I understand because that could be, and if there's some static, it can be difficult. Mm-hmm. But if one person feels certain one way and then the other person feels another way, then this person going up for that person, you going up for Jay. Yes. So I mean, it's a tennis match, right?
And then you kind of had like sided with Selena, like, oh yeah, Letitia, she's been to my brunches, she's been to this. Latrice, yes, she's my friend. Hell, I ain't seen them at the baby shower the other day. Come on now.
They would have.
No, Tamara was there hiding on the hat. Shit. But at the end of the day,
but they should have been there. Yeah, Letitia made her the breeder. Yeah, she talked about all the stuff.
I thought she comes to everything. Well, Heifer, you weren't there. You weren't there, Sarah. I was waiting on you. You weren't there. Oh so God. I mean, they trying so hard to convince me that they're friends with her. Now you don't have to go ahead. You can be friends because I'm out, boo, and I'm friends with her.
Lord have mercy.
We're good. We're in a good place.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. And it feels so much better not have to carry that, or even walking in the room, seeing her was a breath of fresh air because I didn't have anything on my shoulder. Right. I let go everything, and it wasn't even about us. The focus was about Sky. It was about our new grandson. It wasn't, so it wasn't about us. So yeah. Let's focus on what's important and things like that. What's going to carry on our legacy.
Kim, you said she was at the other baby shower and you and JJ won. I think the difference is with that one is that was on tape.
Yes.
This was a moment. If this is a moment where it don't have to be taped, it don't have to be for the cameras. It's like for real, for real. I'm your girl. This is my girl. I'm going to be supporting her. So being for cameras, yeah. Letitia wasn't there. Letitia wasn't even there on the camera.
That's right.
So yeah, that's a difference. That's a big difference, Kim. That's a very big difference because you can be genuine like that. That's
We went to a different place at that first baby shower. We've grown from the last baby shower together as a family.
That's
We've been having conversation. The girls been coming over, and you know what? We surprised them too. They did send the invitation to us, and they were so happy to see us. It was like, oh my goodness, Daddy and Shantae is here. And it was the biggest smile that I ever seen on their face, and they were so happy.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that.
We want to be a part. Yeah, we don't want to miss out on anything else.
And I really hope people can get out of their way. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's y'all's life, and we just see a little of it. And y'all have real situations. Y'all have real problems. We can't solve those. And for the most part, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, we don't know. But just to, I'll say a picture speaks 1,000 words. And I was just really glad to see that you all were there, you know. And I think that's great. So, yes, Craig said, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Some people can't unsee something and won't let people really heal. But I think you off camera and you moving forward, I mean, like I said, I don't think y'all will have a number one day one situation, but at least you all can be civil for, even though they grown kids, they still kids, and it's their mama and their daddy, you know, that's a stepmama, and I think that is wonderful. So we don't want to hear nothing about y'all out there to the taste.
Oh no, girl! No, she can mix up me a nice drink now.
Is she working at the taste?
I hadn't. Well, I hadn't been since the grand.
Oh, okay.
So I don't.
You haven't been since the filming?
I haven't, girl, but the food do look good. I have to Uber
I
Eats.
heard it was good. I heard it was really good.
And I wish Latrice the best. Yeah. Even though she say I'm not her friend, which I'm not. So yeah, you're right. Let's clarify that. No, hell to the no.
Let's keep going. We're not about to get into that today. but I think that, I mean, I'm really proud of you though. At the end of the day, Sophia, I'm really proud of you because you chose yourself and your family over a check, over trying to figure out when is your time going to come, when it's calm and all that kind of stuff, because I feel like this season would have been worse.
Yeah,
I feel like it would have been a worse season.
I was like, oh no, we're not going here.
Right.
Akeisha had her reason for leaving, and I had my own separate reason for leaving.
Yeah. But how did you feel when Akeisha? Girl, that was.
I was like, girl, the thing I can remember them reindeer ears doing this, saying. It wasn't even her interview. I'm like, friend, the interview is for Willie. She's like, I don't care.
Well, he said that. He said, Akeisha, I didn't ask you a question, darling. She said, that's okay.
I was like, baby, that's how you intercept an interview.
Yeah. So I think that is wonderful. I think that's wonderful. I thought that she did it good. I thought you did it good. I thought Mel did it good. I was like, the fact that you're losing these key people, that speaks a lot to you. Do you think that he might be in a little trouble?
Maybe. He said he answered to a higher boss, so I don't know. I mean, he should have fought harder for us. He should have fought harder for us. For all of us, Mel, me, Akeisha, just a little bit harder. Everybody's replaceable. We know that. We know that, but Gucci, there won't be another Gucci.
Exactly. Well, I don't know, child. That is at least you can feel. I'll say this. I'll say him giving you a wellness check. You can feel vindicated that you were important for the show. I think I can say that. Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think with the wellness call, I think that it's saying that you will be missed and you were good for the show. So and I'm gonna watch it because I watched it before you and Keisha were on it. So but I'm gonna give it 2 episodes and just see how it goes. And I really, but I'll support it because I support Maria's crazy. Is all I get out. Love Maria.
Mhm.
Love Maria to death. So I will support being a Mississippi
Mhm.
girl. I'm not gonna just, but I don't know how it's going to be. I'm really anticipating it, just like Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm anticipating that.
Yeah, that's when I was like, I don't feel bitter. I hope they succeed. Whatever my time was on there, I'm grateful for it, and it
Mm-hmm.
gave me a better presence here with my business here in Mississippi. A lot of people know me because of the show, so I'm not
Right.
gonna sit here and just dog out Carlos, blah 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 blah. But there are some things that he may need to switch around.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just again thank you for this platform because I'm forever grateful,
Yeah.
forever grateful.
Well, I just so now okay, we got that done. I hope a lot of your questions are answered. And so now with your what's going on with somebody asked did you have workout gear?
I do. I got some of it on now. Actually, I'm going to do a 3 mile run when I'm finished. Um,
Oh,
so
that's motivating.
GucciFeet.com. I got my headband. Well, I need to get my headbands, my sports bra, my waist trainers, my bands on there. If you want to book a private session, just message me on the website.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do a Zoom workout, I do
What,
a
what,
class
what's
every
the
Monday and
website?
Wednesday at 6 a.m.
What's the website?
Yeah, SoGucciFit.com. I got gear
Okay.
on there. You can schedule a workout session. Message me, and I'll get with you, and we can work out something. I am Akeisha and I. Let me make sure we're having a health fair February the 22nd. It's going to be really nice. We're going to have a panel of doctors. We got Dr. Jackie there.
Oh,
Um,
very nice.
yes. It's a brunch actually, so we're excited about it. Let me make sure, girl. We got Dr. Jackie, Dr. Justin Turner, Dr. Nickens, and Dr. Pierre. It's gonna be really nice. We got food, we got music. Almost like
When is this?
health fair before, but we changed it to a brunch. Just trying to give back and drop some gems on how to stay healthy. February is Heart Health Month, so
Yeah.
just wanted to give back. I continue wanted to pour into my community. Um, and so I'm excited about that. I'm about to
Mhm.
start back my boot camps, but because I might have them at different parks, so I'll post them. I might be at a community park holding boot camp.
Mhm.
Help month, yeah, exactly. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the new office that we're working on Ferry Street, which is going to be good. Hopefully, be up and running by the time the Ferry Street Festival, which Akeisha's going to host again this year. I'm excited
That'll
about
be this.
that.
That'll be this summer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am looking at getting licensed in Alabama, so I'm trying to
Oh.
my real estate career. Um, in hosting a home buyer seminar, which is going to be different. I want to, do the bus tour like I did before, educate people on how to buy a home. Why it's important, to have that credit score. Why it's important to save up reserve. Just the ABC of how to buy.
Yes, I love your video, y'all. If you do want those questions answered,
Mhm.
Sophia has a couple of videos on her Instagram page
Mhm.
where she is talking about if you don't have this, what you need to get it, exactly what you need to do if you need to buy a house, and those are really good videos. They're very informative.
Yes, and I restructured my real estate Instagram is Keys by Sophia, where I'll be dropping gems, you know, um, telling you what you need to do in 2025 to buy a house. We'll talk about lender, we'll talk about down payment, we'll talk about if you want to list your house, certain things that you need to do around your house to make sure you get the top value for it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can pour more into my business, I know we did a lot of things on Bell Collected. Of course, it didn't show, but no, but I have to pour into myself, and I show you guys how to be a homeowner and things like that. So I'm excited about the new things that I'm doing. I think 2025 It's going to be great for me. You may even see me on your TV screen again. You know, like I said, this is the end of my story.
That was my next question.
This is just the beginning. You know, that was the intro right there. Bell Collective was the intro.
I hear you, girl. That's right. That's right. So I think that's good. So y'all follow her on Keys by Sophia.
Yeah.
And get all of your, like, if you have any questions, because they can come and just ask any questions, even if you're not in Mississippi. I think you can answer those questions too, you know, as far as basic.
One thing, I work for Keller Williams now, which we are the top real estate agent in the United States. So even if you're buying a house in Texas, I got referral partners in Texas. I got them in California. I got them all over right now. But keep it wise, you know. I got some good things coming by the end of the year, so I'm excited about it.
Okay, well that's so good. That's good. Is there anything else? Because we got.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to launch some sweatshirts. Maybe I partner with the firm, and I got some inspirational sweatshirts and T-shirts that's coming out. It's gonna be really nice, and they're cute, and it's inspirational. Why not wear your inspirational affirmation and things on your shirt? You know,
that's nice. I love that.
So I do have that coming out the end of the month as well.
Okay.
Affirm me, please. That Sue's going to be on there. So it's by affirm me, please.
Before I let you go, I do have one a question. Like, Sophia is a very, like, I support her, she supports me. And if y'all have, I want to talk about the perfect petal. Y'all gotta get your perfect petal.
Yes, you know, every time, you know, when I go on vacation, now I'm gonna be like, oh, Millie, I need a book. Your book literally is my vacation book. It is so good. I was like, is this the end? Is she gonna start something else?
Yeah.
Girl, it was so. I would when I was on my cruise, I would go out on the beach. I said, Jay, don't forget my book. Everybody, he said, I said, yes. I usually read a magazine, but the book would just take my mind and it alleviate me from stress, and I can kind of see myself in one of the characters. So I love it. So every next time I go on vacation, I need to be reading another book. But you know, I love to reread too. I'll reread it too. I love to reread books.
And the reason I asked you that is because like every year I did have one. I had one every year for the past 3 years. And so this year I was like, I'm taking a break and I'm gonna think about it. I think I'm going to do one big one.
You really?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do one big one, and that's gonna be it. Because I'm gonna be done, because it's gonna take, and I'm just thinking about it. I may put it into action by the summer, but I'm just thinking about it. So I think I will wrap up, see what happens.
You know what? And maybe we can get this into a movie.
Maybe we can get into a movie.
Did you ever think about that? Have you ever thought about that?
Friend, yes. I talked to Sunny, and every girl I talked to Sunny, she just told me how much she would need in order to take it on. Because I really want to bring Rose in the Wind. I really want to. But my last one, I'm just gonna pop my stuff just a second. That last book, it was better than the first two.
It was better.
It was better. Yeah, it was. I saw the difference. I was like, it was written better. I think they all flowed, but this one was like, what?
It was really good. I do recommend, you know, your what you call your fans,
my Millie crew.
Your Millie crew, baby, get it. Because if you don't have one come out again before my vacation, I'm gonna bring it and reread it.
I think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna work on doing it. Everybody's been asking for audio, so I'm gonna work on audio.
Yeah,
I'm gonna work on audio for this year. So I think since I'm not gonna have a book out this year, I think I will do audio. So
that'll be good. When I'm running, I can listen to it. So
yeah,
and I free my mind and not think about what's going on in my life. So it's good.
Thank you, Dolores. Yeah, I think this year that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to reach out to my publisher because people have been asking, and since I'm not because I've had a book out every year for the past 3 years, I literally don't know what to do with myself. I feel real crazy because like I have a very obsessive disposition.
That's how I feel. Yes, and I'm like, I was like, I gotta get certified in Alabama. I gotta get certified.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
and it's crazy.
I need something to do. I need to stay busy.
Yes, and so I was like, you know what? We can work on audio this year. It's not
Yeah,
a book, but we can work on audio, and I can work. By the time I get the audio out, I can start writing another book, and then
yeah,
that's gonna be it. And I'm
yeah.
gonna have to be done with it because it's on my mind. But Alisa said, yes, I live in Alabama. Okay, so Gucci,
Yeah.
let's get Bear Street in the forefront, honey. What? Oh, we not. Well, you don't know. You're not gonna be
But
there.
look, there's some look, I can't spill. There are some things happening in and around Jackson that's gonna be good. So sometimes stuff take time, but it's gonna be quicker than we think. So
Yeah.
if you want to be in and around Jackson, around downtown, if you
Mhm.
see a building that you want to start a business, this is the time to start. I'm gonna give you those. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you all have enjoyed Sophia, Shantae, So Gucci Williams.
All the S's are fine, baby.
I know all the answers are good.
And my son, he's an M.
Somebody asked about your son. How is he doing? You said he was DJing and everything like that.
Yes, he's DJing. He's thinking about moving to Texas. So I gotta
Really?
see. Yes, he's a lineman. So he's doing really good.
He's a what?
He's a lineman, like go up the poles and do the lights and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
yes, he's certified in that. Or he can be electrician if you need any electrician work, he can do it. So
Good.
he's doing really good.
Good.
More time with him, and my grandbabies, it just through the whole ordeal, I learned how to listen more and talk less, even with them.
That's good. That's good. I love that, and I know that. I know that. I mean, people kind of try, not try, but people do hold your feet to the fire when you
Mhm.
came out with your story about D and the situation with JJ and your kids and stuff like that. But I do know personally there is progress in that, and I want to applaud you for that because I think sometimes people have different dispositions, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And then your environment and your growing up shields you or molds you into that person, and you have to learn a different way. And I think that's what your situation was.
Yes, and people need to understand, they probably harboring or hiding some things that they don't want people to know. Our family made a conscious decision to expose this to the world. I didn't
Right,
have to say that. This is
right.
reality. We're human. We make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And we're not perfect. So, but the thing is, not to stay in it. We got to figure out how to navigate through it because everybody got issues, but a lot of people don't want to talk about it.
Well, I'm glad that you did the best thing for your family.
Mm.
That works perfectly. So we're gonna get into some hot topics. This is our time with Sophia, and I just want to thank you for.
Same
Oh, yeah, there you
time.
go.
Look at
Girl, wait a minute. You got them sitting up there, friend.
heard it. That's the push up shit. No prosthetics nowhere. No prosthetic ass or tits. Yes,
Okay. We gonna stop.
it's built, not bought. Everything, baby.
We gonna end this on a good note. We gonna end this on a good note, friend. Cause girl, I just want to thank you for being here, and we appreciate your time. Thank you for sharing your family, your
You're
story, your ups and downs with us on television. And there are people here who do have a love for you. People want to see you win, and that's including me at the top.
welcome.
Um, and I just want to thank you. My heart goes out to you and your family for the loss of your mother-in-law. And tell JJ we love him,
Yes.
but we see him all the time.
I do want to thank everybody for the call, the texts, the kind words. Even though we couldn't answer all of them, I do want to let you know, thank you for it. It was comforting that people actually thought about you. Every time we got a text or a comment, sending their prayers, the more prayers, that's better. And I just want to thank you for it.
Yeah, I really appreciate you, and I think your story is good, and I look forward to seeing everything that you're gonna have coming up. So
yes, let's catch up later then. We'll do a catch up, in a couple of months.
we will. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye
Bye, girl.
bye.
Thank you to Sophia for being here. That was awesome. And she will be missed on the show, regardless of what people think. I think she will be missed because when you add something and then you take it away, you're going to miss it a little bit, but they're going to move on. So now we got that out the way. Let's get into some hot topics. So yesterday, y'all ready? Thank you. I had something else. Oh, let me do this real quick before I get into some hot topics. Is anybody feeling crazy out here in the world right now? That time that I was on these hot topics with them Hello Kitty pajamas on, this was my problem. I hadn't got all the. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Leo. Thank you so much. Thank you, LC. Thank you, Raven. Raven, you were a mess, but I appreciate you. Thank you, Juju. Thank you, Missy. Missy, thank you. If you are feeling crazy, you gotta. Mine started with a scratchy throat, and then my nose started just being stuffed up all the time. And like for one whole day, I had a fever, and it was like that day that we were on that live. When I clicked off of this live, y'all, I had to get out of those pajamas. I was burning up. And I was like, nope. I took some Tylenol, I took some NyQuil, and I laid down. And I broke that. I made some tea. People were telling me to get oregano oil. I had never even heard of anything like that. I still don't know where you would get it, but people believe in that. So I have already bought me some masks. So I take a mask everywhere I go. And I wear it whenever for real, I definitely wear it in the grocery store. Not, like if I go to a store, if it gets to be too many people, I have to pull it out because it's a lot going on. And like I said, the World Health Organization, we have been disconnected from them. So you're going to have to go to their YouTube page and their website. If you need to know anything, also the CDC, you need to go to their YouTube page and their website because that is the only way that you right now are going to be informed and know what's really going on. Because I don't think he wants another, well, I know he doesn't want another COVID because that really messed up his whole administration the first time. So he's not going to let you know. He's just like, you know what? We're just not going to know anything. If you get sick, you just get sick. Go get you some medicine. Go to the doctor. So this is how you're going to stay in contact. Listen to your independent outlets. And exactly, Leo, it never left because in this acute respiratory illness, it is a part of it. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate it. I don't even know where oregano oil is. Like, where is that? I don't even know where you would get that. I have never in my life heard of that from the vitamin shop. Because they say you got to mix it with something. You can't take it on an empty stomach or, child, it's just a lot of directions. And I sometimes I don't really do good with directions. Amazon, okay. Safeway has it, okay. Can I get it from... I have to go to Walgreens. Sprouts. I can do Sprouts. I can do that. I've been doing a lot of elderberry. I will say that. It is nature's antibiotic. Okay. Thank you, Yvette. Not TikTok. I know that's right. TikTok has it. Okay. So we got that. Because I'm gonna wait until we're gonna get to. Let me put y'all up on this. I don't know if this is something y'all love or like, but baby doll, when I saw this today, I said, let me get it in here quick. FDA upgrades recall of Lay's potato chips to most serious level. Did you even know this? I had no idea. And I love a wavy Lay's with ranch dip. I was like, what is going on, Jesus? So if you're a Lay's person, you got little Lay's, you put it in your kids' lunch. This is just something you snack on while you're watching television. Be careful. Just be careful. I just want to let you know. I have no idea what's really going on. Look like I'm gonna have to get out here and make me a garden on my balcony because what in the world is happening in right now? This is crazy. Tammy said that North Carolina is telling them to mask up. Oh, while I got y'all here, real quick, next Wednesday we will not have live hot topic. We will not have live hot topic. We will not have live hot topics at 11. We probably will have to have it that evening because I leave Sunday to get back to work. So I I tried to do everything I could do to stay here and do this to y'all every day, but I got to go back. I'm still working. We still building, but this is the year. This is the year I really want to just be here. So that's what I'm working on. But don't get it twisted. I'll be here, and there are gonna be some things that's gonna change, but we here together. Oh, but this is what's going on with Lay's potato chips. Like I don't know what's going on. So y'all tread lightly with that. Please tread lightly with that. Let me see. What is this? Oh, so this is great. Okay. Yesterday, it was said that all packages coming from China and Hong Kong have been halted. But today, this is breaking news. I got this today from ABC News that the United Postal Service says it will now accept packages from China and Hong Kong because what my baby's prom situation is coming from over there. I I'm getting ready to leave and go back on the road, and I had time to get all this done. I would be stressed out if they halted that. Like, oh, Betty, Betty said WTH. She said Lay's is my chips. I know that's right. I know that's right, girl. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I hit the wrong thing, y'all. Hold on. What you say, Leo? Leo said, if you were working remotely, did your driver crazy? Oh, no, no. I travel for work. I work in the nuclear field. So I have to be there. I work like, 6 months out of the year. So it's time for me to go back for these next 2.5. So I'll leave next week and I'll be back sitting in this chair mid-April. But I will be coming to you from a hotel near you for the next 2.5 months. So that's what I'm saying. So your content will probably be to you in the morning, and I'll probably be working on stuff late at night. So it's going to be a little difference, a little change, but I'm still going to be here. So I'm not going to let you down. I wouldn't do that. Hold on. Oh Lord, Janice. I know we're talking about this right here, but Janice said every time she goes outside, her nose starts running. People on that post had said that it was in the fall, honey. They're like spring stuff. Now I don't know that to be true because people will say anything, but I don't know. She said Mel has 50% off all products. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna be here, honey. I'm gonna be here. It'll be the lives. Once I get situated, the lives will always be on Wednesday. And like I said, I hope I can incorporate something else, but it may be a little different. That's why I really wasn't ready to just really do something extra. Like I'll come live, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to solidify anything. But I'm working. Yes, Janice, this is definitely something in the air. So this is good. Knowing your Sheen and your Temu will not be affected because that was the word on the curb that they're stopping the Temu, they're stopping the Sheen. And I was like, I'm gonna do one when I get to where I'm going to get situated and check out the Wi-Fi, make sure it's doing what it needs to do, then I'm going to schedule one, and it'll probably be on my day off. So um, I know it'll be on my day off. That's exactly when it's going to be. So yeah, be looking out for that. I'll do another one. We got some stuff we got to do different. Okay, so that's your Sheen. You can get your Sheen packages. Let me see, what is this? Oh, that was old, so we're not gonna talk about that. Oh Lord, honey, prayers up, child. Herb Gotti allegedly has suffered a second stroke. Not now. He said you got a new box, Janice. This is a lot. Thank you, Layla. This is a lot. Like Herb Gotti has really been going through it, right? And I don't want to point out all the things that. Let me see if I can find. Did it say something? That I have something after this post? Because I want to make sure I didn't have anything after this post to talk about with Herb Gotti. Let me see. No, this one. Who is this? All hip hop. And I know it's going to be some. I know it's some topics out there since we have been. Hold on. Let me see what they say about Herb Gotti. Okay. So it says from allhiphop.com, Herb Gotti has suffered another stroke, according to all hip hop sources. While speculations have suggested the Murder Inc. mogul passed away, but he has not, according to those we've talked to. So they putting out here that he done gone to glory? Because I think we would have known if Herb wasn't here no more, right? That's too much. So Lord have mercy. Let's wish the best for Herb. But then again, here on all hip hop, it says Herb Gotti on life support. Friends or family are saying their goodbyes. Oh my gosh! But we don't know that to be true. We don't know that to be true. Okay, let me get on to the next thing because we got to talk about this thing because everybody talked about it yesterday and we have arrived. Okay, here we go. When I saw this yesterday, when I saw this, I said, because it was I wasn't ready to talk about it because I was doing some stuff, but thank you, Tammy. It has not verified about Herb Gotti. So when I saw this yesterday, the first thing I said is Miss Van is not a woman that gets on this internet and just talks out of the side of her neck. Like she's never done that. If Miss Van is on the internet, she is on the internet supporting Mel. She is on the internet supporting content creators. She's on the internet doing her thing. She is on the internet in a very positive way. Girl, Judy, yeah, we just put Gotti up, honey. We just put him up. They said it's the second one. And so when Nail had said on the show that she had, taken her time out to be with Mel even when her mother was leaving, right? So even when she said that, I was like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? It's your mother. And regardless of your relationship that you have with your mother, if it's good or bad, it's your mother. And at that moment, if Mel was the kind of friend that would hold that against Mel, then Mel would not be a good friend. And we know that if something was wrong with Miss Van, Mel would not care who or what is going on. So I'm sure Mel would understand, girl, go be with your mama. Me and Martel gonna have these problems when you get back. The fact that she said that, and the fact that this coming up week, Chris is gonna reiterate that, She left her mother when she was dying. That's crazy. That's crazy that Nell would leave her mother. I mean, yeah, Nell would leave her mother to go to Mel to talk about what she got going on in her relationship. That's not important. Actually, real talk, it's not even Nell's business what Mel and Martel had going on. If you just want to be real about it, it wasn't even her business. But Miss Van made this post. She said, "You sat at that tennis match and you lied to me. Your mom, really? Shame on you. Shame on you. I hope it was worth it. I'm addressing it in the public because you tried it publicly." Right? This is insane. And just like Crybaby said this, because I remember this, Crybaby, you're right. Lexi said her and her mom didn't even get along. But I think also, other than knowing that, Crybaby, I feel like I've heard Nell say that also about her mom on earlier episodes. I'm gonna put this up for a hot second. Shout out to Thelma Strong, 54321. Because that's exactly what's going on. I think this is horrible. Erica, exactly. Erica, shout out to Erica. I love Erica. Nell left her mama because she wanted to be in hotel's business, in the host business, and that's the only reason. Why, if your mother is leaving here, what? Why do you even care what Mel and Martel has going on? I could care less. I could care less. Hold on, pause real quick because I got to shout out to Dion because she has a valid point. Hold on, I got to put this up. Now I'm going to come back to Nell. This is exactly what she's talking about. Why is Shonda get married, sending that man into overdrive? That's exactly what happened. Thank you, Dion. Let me get back over here to Nell. But Nell is wrong. Nell is going to get her just desserts. I'm going to tell you something. I always felt like, look, I felt crazy about Nell, but let me tell you what my whole thing switched over for Nell. When Nell was on that trip in St. Thomas, and she sat at that dinner table, and she had absolutely nothing to talk about at that dinner table. She was quiet while Trish was talking, while Stormy was talking, while Mel was listening, while who else was that? Destiny or whatever. While they were all talking, Nell didn't have anything to say. And for you to open your mouth and say, "We all know Martel is fine as hell," blah, 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 blah. Why would you say something stupid like that? Why would you say something to a girl who's gone through this problem and you are a mentor trying to mentor her how to stay in it? Like, that is crazy to me. So when she said that, I was like, Nell is nobody's friend. She's not Mel's friend at all. She is not her friend. Because that is crazy. What I look like telling you how fine your ex-husband is? That is crazy. And even if you feel like that, you don't say it. You don't say it. But for Miss Van to make this post and say, "You sat at that tennis match and you lied to me," I don't even have to know everything she said to know that Nell did not tell the truth. I don't even have to know. Because and then, like I said, this coming up week, Chris is double downing on what happened. Double downing. That, and it sounds so crazy coming out of his mouth. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because it is crazy. Hold on one second. Because when I heard him say that, I was like, are you serious? Like, why would you even say some dumb stuff like this? This is crazy. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. What you mean? Yes, she is. Oh my God. Child, Garcia Bouvier overstepped her boundaries with Sutton's mama. I don't think she knows what she's doing. Hold on, let me see if I can find this over here. They hadn't got to that part yet. They ain't got to Chris talking to them yet. Let me see if I can find another one. OWN. Huh. They ain't got it yet. But that preview to what Chris is saying is crazy to me. For him to sit there and say her mother was leaving here and she came to check on you. That is dumb, Chris. That is crazy and it's not believable. It's not believable. Who would believe that? Not he ain't probably receiving without receiving hello. Hey, so I say seven. Say it again, Armor. Nell is in a long life battle with herself. Absolutely. One of the best quotes ever. You are correct. And Mel, like when Mel did that live before she, said her goodbyes to Love Marriage Huntsville, when she was doing her live and she was talking about the times that they have spent together. And people's like, well, they had to have some time together. They did this, that, and the third. Okay, we saw them doing that. Nell has said that, but just because people like, well, you believe what Mel said? I said, well, you believe what Nell said. Like, so somebody lying. But I'm willing to believe Mel, saying that I haven't done this, that, and the third. And I think the questionable part is when she said that she called Nell when Martel took the money out of her account. And like, why wouldn't she call her mom? Why wouldn't she do this and the third? I don't know. She called Nell. She probably called her mom and she didn't answer. Who knows? But Nell is definitely somebody who wanted to be in the mix. And she in the mix now. Like Mel said, she went over there. She spent time with him. She told him, this is somebody who can be on the show. And because, we saw Chris first. And Nell said she was not ready to be on the show yet. So I guess Mel talked to her a little bit, got her on the show, and then she turned around and did this. This is crazy. And who can blame her for leaving? Because this whole entire reunion is for people to go at Mel. Like the only person that is not going at Mel is when they talk with Destiny and Sunny. That's the only time they let up off of Mel, right? Because when Stormy comes in, is she gonna go at Mel? I don't know why she would, because she didn't have a lot going on with Mel, but let's see. What she say? Hold on. Let me put this up here. Mm. A dream said, I just can't understand all of the light steps around Martel. You didn't have to write nothing else in that sentence, because that is the sentence of the month. Why do they tiptoe around him? If Mel needed you, it was due to her husband, their friend, misbehaving. And you have zero smoke for him. Nell gets on the internet and do this whole live talking about, I'm through messing with Martel. I'm through with this. I wasn't trying to talk to no coleslaw. I wasn't trying to do this. But you don't have that same thing. And even, let me say this, even Carlos, that mess that Carlos did, don't be fooled by that. The only reason Carlos was really going at Martel is because the internet was on his butt so bad that there is no way he could do a reunion and not say anything about Martel. There was no way that Carlos was going to be able to do a successful reunion and not address any of this. And the fact that Martel came here and just put egg on his face talking about, because Carlos knows it's wrong. He knows that it's wrong. And I told y'all, I told y'all in my review of that Messy Monday, I said if I don't say anything about Dustin mentioning Mel leaving, you know that Carlos had told him not to do it. Not only did Dustin not mention anything about Mel leaving, but Dustin seemed to have changed his tune. I was shocked. Were you shocked? I was shocked. I was shocked at how Dustin was speaking. Exactly, Danielle. And you don't have, because you know, honey, I done asked the question a whole bunch of times. Do you have to have a certificate to be a mentor? Because she like she had been to class and everything and graduated. I was like, my lord. Mm, mm, mm. Nell is not a mentor. Missy P said Nell is not a mentor. She's an older pick me side chick. Ooh, that was brought in to manipulate and convince Mel to be quiet and take the cheating. That's exactly what she was meant for. She was not trying to mentor Mel into, okay, this is what you need to do. You need to realize if you want your marriage to be over, then you need to start taking the steps. Not tell her how to stay in a marriage and accept what Martel was doing. Good Lord. Because you know what? It was all a performance, come entertain. It was all a performance. That's it. Hey, Heaven. Wait, look what Layla said, y'all. Do you think baby? Oh gosh. And see, this right here, I'm gonna say this for Crybaby. When Dustin and Carlos was talking, and Dustin was, cause I will say this about Dustin. He broke Martel down. And I don't think Carlos appreciate that, but he did break him down. And he was telling him, Martel is the type of person I'm going to get my lick back on the lowest level. And he will go to the lowest level. And he will definitely retaliate on you. And I feel like, I don't know what he could have. And I don't know if he has anything on Carlos. But I don't know how you could, just like, right with me for a minute. Just like after Carlos had that interview with So Gucci and he took that video down, like I told her, he probably wasn't gonna talk to you that night. But if it had been me, I feel like he should have been like, you know what? I have taken the video down. I have told her that she knew this. When she's told the people she didn't know it, let me call and check on her and make sure because next season I'm gonna need her to be situated so this Selena Gucci thing can work. And you heard what she said. She was like, if he had called me, I more than likely would have stayed on the show. And he would have treated her bad. Selena would have been used. It would have been a mess. Right? So when you fast forward to Mel, because Gucci and them quit, you know what I'm saying? It, do you not realize that Mel is like, people want to talk about her, whatever. Mel is the star of that show. Point blank in the period. She's the starter. She's the creator. She's the moving spirit. All of that good stuff. She's that for the show. Now you may have created it as far as getting things together to create everything, getting people in place, but she brought the idea to you. You brought it to life. You never one time thought that maybe if I don't really do something, if I don't really sit him down for a season, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that means I might have to pay his bills under the table. But if I don't sit him down for the season, this is not going to look good for Mel. It's not going to look good for the audience. And people are going to stop probably watching the show for real. Like, you don't think about any of that? Lord have mercy. Cut and paste Tisha said her saying she left her mother's deathbed to talk with Mel about her marriage makes Nell look bad. Why would you give up that precious time over a cheating man? Thank you. Live is over. Cut and paste. Tisha has spoken. It's a wrap. Because what else do we need to talk about? Because she's right. Why would you leave your mother, regardless of how you feel about her, to go be at the side to listen to Mel talk about Martel? Why would you do that? Who would do that? Who would do that? Oh, Dolores said it wasn't Dustin's first time changing his tune. She's like, not shocked at all. Okay. Child, not you can mentor Kimmy and Coleslaw to teach them to be a better side piece. This whole situation right here, I can't help but go back to certain things. I have to go back to the bowling alley when they playing in what you call face. They literally played in Ken's face. They played in Ken's face at the bowling alley only to come to the open house and the truth be let out. I don't know. I don't get it. What they did on that stage to Melody was just a part two of the girls' trip. They just included their ooh. And for Maurice to sit there and say the same thing that he said on the show. I'm appalled at Melody's attempt to destroy my character. Like Mel said, your character was already destroyed. I didn't need to do nothing more. You did that to yourself. Choo-choo is... Choo-choo said Lance got 2 divorces under his belt. Go mentor him. Yes, that's your son. You need to be talking to him. Go mentor Destiny. You got a lot of stuff you could be working on, ma'am. Oh. Wait a minute. I have to recognize these Bush members, honey. Shannon said I came out the bush to take my whole chest. F Nell, I can't wear. Girl, you have to say something. When I saw this yesterday, I said, you got to be kidding me. I really couldn't even get my thoughts together. I was like, we're just going to talk about this on live because let me take the night to just really think. What is Miss Van saying? What did you say to Miss Van? You sat at that tennis match and you lied to me. Now, I'm going to say this. If she don't bring her loud self out on this internet, let's check and see if she done gone live. Let's check and see if Nell got a live. If Nell does not come out here on this internet and talk about, no, she ain't came out yet. If she don't come out on this internet and talk about what Miss Van said, you can guarantee that we know all this is true. That's how we're going to, I mean, we already feel like it's true, but that's how we're going to know for sure. No, because they creep. I don't know. Martel did everything CK told him to do. It's coming. Martel is like my ex, slow to process. Oh, child. He is. He could care less. Carlos could care less about women. He could care less. Carlos, yeah. Bernita, you go ahead and do the replay, baby. We got a lot to go on today. It makes Nell, Judy, you are so right. It makes Nell look so bad. And even when Chris says it on the preview, my wife left the side of her mother who was dying to go and be with you. That sounds so stupid. Like, do you not hear how stupid that sounds? If something happened to my mama, I know it would take me a long time on foot, but you got to believe this live will be up because I'll be out the door as is. House shoes and everything because I'm on my way. We'll have to finish this conversation later. Because what I look like, well, I'll be on, I'll leave tomorrow because I'm doing a live. Tell mama to hold on. That is crazy. You want us to believe that you're an upstanding person and you all about Mel and Martel getting their life back together, but your mama leaving here? Your mama leaving. Now your mama is leaving. But Mel and Martel going through, they're gonna be going through that tomorrow. She said, wait a minute, what she say? Nell was so pressed to get on TV with those. I'm not watching NCK shows. He's too happy for mess. Yeah, it's a mess. And Heaven, you are a mess. Oh God. What'd you say? Wait a minute. Nell is attention seeking. She even did it at her own viral reel. Now her whole foot. What's up, Mississippi girl? To mentor anyone, one's life journey should be a testament for qualifications. Oh my Lord. This is it. This is it. This is it right here. To mentor anyone, one's life journey should be a testament for qualification. Allegedly, you are a side chick. You have allowed your husband to leave the home for 2 years while he went and lived with another woman and you took him back. Then you get on a show when brought on by somebody that you mentored and you turn your back on them. That is not one somebody I need talking to me about anything. The only thing Nell can talk to me about is where not to get that unit on her head. You can talk to me about that, but that's it. 100%. Heaven said when Carlos, oh, was that Mississippi brown girl? Thank you for this, because this comment to mentor anyone, one's life journey should be a testament for qualification. Absolutely. Absolutely. Heaven said when Carlos was questioning Kimmy about her cheating husband, she sat there and looked so dumb. Yeah. Now she didn't have all that for she said it was speculation and stuff like that. And then they want to talk about did Dustin say that Kimmy did her big one? Did he say that? And then let me see what healthcare worker said right here. Maurice did the damage to himself by driving under the influence. And all of that circle talk, I was traveling. You were traveling where? Where were you traveling to? You were traveling? If me and you leave and we at the gas station at the same time, and I'm driving in front of you and I notice you're not behind me, I'm going to turn around if I see some blue lights and see what's going on with my husband. But Kimmy went on to the house and got in the bed and went to sleep. And in the time it took her to get in the house, wash her face, brush her teeth, put on her night clothes, and get in the bed, you still not home? And right before you go to sleep, you still not home? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Dream said I'm convinced that Mel's ops use her kids' activities to try to speak to First Dusty had a combo with her there, now Lynette. I can't with them. Mm. I stopped following Nell when I saw her hanging with some. It's so disgusting and sad, Judy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. DG said, in my opinion, the deceased mother storyline could be to avoid talking about their former cast members passing. Let's talk about that. Y'all, what was that? The first episode of that Friday night thing on that Carlos is doing. At the end of the, I remember I was talking to Gucci about it, and she said I wasn't gonna watch, but the only reason I'm watching that episode is because they say something about Jay's mother at the end. So cause who was that? Who was his first guest? Was it Lisa Ray that was his first guest? No, it was Letitia. It was Letitia that was his first guest. It was Bell Collective. So she wasn't even intending to watch, but they said that they were going to do something for her, his mom. Where you? She said you found. What? Send it to me on Instagram, crybaby, or tell me where to go and I'll pull it up in here. Tell me where to go and I'll pull it up on here. So that's why she watched it. But you don't have nothing to say about Kiki. You have gone through a whole episode. You have taken a break. Ended it at the end of the year. Currently, you are doing a reunion. And at the end of the season, you don't have nothing for Kiki? Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Camilla. I will work on that. Where you? Hold on. She said she just found a clip. So let me see if I can find a clip. Mel calmly. Ooh, y'all. Hold on a minute. I gotta take this call real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do a job verification. I was a reference, so I had to do a reference call. Um, I've been showing y'all comments. I'm trying to wait a minute. Did she say where it was so I could play it? Erica said I can't count on the times that I left work to see about my mom. I know I didn't care if they had applicants stretched around the corner. My mom came first. Exactly. 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 And I have sympathy for you going through something. You know what I'm saying? I have sympathy for that. But it's my mama. Oh yeah, that would be cute, girl. If they did Housewives of Mississippi, that would be cute. I might go back home for that. I I will say yes. I would love to talk to Lexi. I would absolutely love to talk to her. Her qualification that yes, girl. You know he had left. He was cheating with a woman in Atlanta for 2 years. Yeah, he came back. She took her husband back to her. She was like, I'm not about to be husbandless. CK reminds me of the producer who wants to be in all the videos, everything. No, no, none, Tammy, none. Nell ain't. Did she say, girl? Did you tell me where I can go find it? Hold on. Let me see what Erica said. Erica said, if you don't like your parents, then it's impossible for you to like anybody else unless your parents did something detrimental to you. I would have to agree with that. And then Kimmy got so much smoke. So much smoke, but you don't have anything for Maurice. Because while Maurice is sitting there, y'all pay, if you just for a second go back and look at Kimmy's face when he's talking about he's traveling. She was stunned. D, 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 that's not nice, but I'm going to put it up here. D said Kimmy went home because she was out of breath. Now we know she's having some lung problems. Y'all ruthless. Y'all are ruthless. Okay, thank you. What kind of wife? If you know that, you see how in my whole thing, and this is what makes me so mad about this show. Just this comment right here from heaven. Why would you think that we would think that it would be okay? I wouldn't let my friend, my sister, drive if they were under the influence. Why would you let your husband drive? And you've been with him. You know what he been doing. Y'all was at the gas station together or wherever. If you're trying to use an analogy, you're trying to be funny. You knew what situation he was in when you left him. Why would you let him drive like that? I know. Woo-hoo-hoo. He said he's traveling because the officer can't put him behind the wheel. Mm-hmm. Semantics. Yeah. Exactly. Why would she let him drive like that? I mean, like that's the question Carlos should have asked. With Kimmy, if he was under the influence, why would you let your husband drive and you not drive him home? Clearly, due to the fact you drove to the gas station, then you drove on home. It would seem like you would take the keys and put him in the car with you. That makes sense. Yeah, he definitely should be in trouble about that. Oh, child. Kimmy is so toxic. I used to one time, what Kat said. I agree with you, Kat. I used to one time think Kimmy was. I said, and I one time think I said it out loud on several videos. I got posts. I thought Kimmy was the quintessential reality TV star. I thought she was beautiful. I thought she was smart. She didn't take no mess. She seemed to be fair. She stood up to Wanda. She stood up to Tisha. You know, she kept stuff together. But I don't know when they had that Scott meeting with her. But after that, whatever season that was, she came out like this and she hadn't been back. Me too, Lisa. Me too. Me too. Like, even when Mel and Martel were over to their house and she was like, let's go to that. She told, I don't know if she told Mel to come over there. Or Mel was she, I think she told Mel to come over there. And when Mel get to the door, she was like, I just want you to know that Martel is here. And Mel was like, Martel? Mel should have turned around and left right then. I that is, I'll look into that. I will look into that. Ooh. Judith said, I think that Kimmy and Lakeisha are just two that's in denial about their husbands. And if they stay on Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's going to all come out. It's definitely going to come out. It's definitely going to come out. Wait a minute, what you saying? How did Martel now know Carlos? Remember Martel brought. I don't know how. He's what Martel did say he knew somebody. He had a friend that knew Carlos or whatever. He said he had a friend that knew Carlos. He said that. Her family probably sent documents that they weren't allowed to talk to her about, like it's new reality TV with the king episode featured. I don't know. Hema said her family probably sent documents that they weren't allowed to talk about her or her likeness. Where is the reality TV with the king episode featuring Wanda? Did Melody have it scrapped? I don't know, honey. Thank you for saying that, Millicent. I thought I was the only one. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're not the only one who feel that way. No, that is just. It is insane. All of it is crazy. Cause I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. There's so many things that are crazy. Like when we sit back and look at it, there's so many things that just did not make sense. And maybe it went over our heads a little bit because we were focused on what Martel was going to say or what Mel was going to say. Maybe it went over our heads because okay, they're new, they're trying to help, you know. But at that time, when Martel and Mel had met over there, it was over. It was long gone. And I was like, why is she trying to? Was she trying to get them back together? Child, yes. And you know when she had the BBL, you remember that time frame when Marceau was like in that hotel room, allegedly, and they were in Atlanta, and he told Tisha that he had gone out with Chris Fletcher. Well, you know, Chris and Nell was talking to Carlos, and Nell was like, I had just finished having surgery. I had got my boobs done. He was there with me in recovery. Insane. Girl, I don't know what. That seems like if she wouldn't try to be in people's business so much, that seems like the least that she could have done to make sure her feet was on point, whether she knew they were going to be on camera or not. I'm sure she didn't think that was going to happen, but that just show you how messy. Yes, I agree with you. The whole cast, the entire cast. Go to the end of the reunion feed. Hold on. She said go to the end of the reunion feed. Hold on, let me do that. Is it on the Love and Marriage Huntsville page, Crybaby? Mel had checked out. Oh, child, she was. And everybody heard Maurice when he said, wow. When Mel walked onto the stage. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Color Me Entertainment. Thank you, Cry Baby Color Me Entertainment. Hold on, we're just gonna pull it up. Let's pull it up. Because I don't want to do that. Let's pull it up. Hold on, y'all. That's where I meant to go, y'all, because they always have it. Share screen. Hold on, let me go here and search. Nope, I'm not going to have to do that. I'm going to go in my messages and hit this.
At that particular time, she could have been home with her mom that was sick and dying.
And it pissed me off.
Her feelings are her feelings.
Did Martel and Melody proposition you for a threesome?
So if my friend is dating a dude and I met this dude through my friend, I'm not going to go secretly marry him, then try to tell her later.
Secretly. There's a lot of people who do feel like you crossed the line. A lot of people feel like you did the ultimate no-no. You don't know what a girl code is. Ooh. What do you have to say to people who feel like you should not even be on the stage right now?
Ooh.
Have you and Martel ever had sex?
No.
Have you and Martel ever kissed?
No.
Has Martel ever sent you pics?
When it comes to my ex, I mean, I know he'll anything that got legs.
Not Martel.
Next time on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special.
It was like, well, no, you didn't mentor me. You didn't do that. It was Martel. I wasn't this. It was Martel. It was Martel.
At that particular time, she could have been home with her mom that was sick and dying.
And it pissed me off.
Her feelings are her feelings.
Did Martel and Melody proposition you for a threesome?
So if my friend is dating a dude and I met this dude through my friend, I'm not going to go secretly marry him, then try to tell her later.
Secretly. There's a lot of people who do feel like you crossed the line. A lot of people feel like you did the ultimate no-no. You don't know what a girl code is. What do you have to say to people who feel like you should not even be on the stage right now? Have you and Martel ever had sex?
No.
Have you and Martel ever kissed?
No.
Has Martel ever sent you pics?
When it comes to my ex, I mean, I know he'll anything that got legs.
Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Oh, hold on. Y'all didn't hear it? Y'all didn't hear it? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here listening to it, looking crazy. Can y'all hear me? Oh, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Okay. Y'all heard that. Okay. Hold on. I hadn't even got down this far yet. Thank you, Judy. Judy said it's one thing to be a friend, but a mentor is something else altogether. Why turn on the person that had your back? Exactly. Why turn on that person? Thank you, Judy. I appreciate it. Hey, everybody. Hey, Betty Boo. Y'all, I hadn't even got down here yet. Maurice could have went to Atlanta and back in that amount of time. Exactly. He could have gone to Atlanta that back. Yes. I'm trying to get down here to the end, see what y'all talking about. I'm gonna skip over some of these comments because I'm just trying to get down here to the end. Okay. So they are. So Chris is doubling down, right? Chris is doubling down. Then we got Carlos making Sonny feel a certain kind of way. Then you got Tisha making Sonny feel a certain kind of way. I don't blame Sonny. Like, it is what it is. Whatever. Yes, honey. Anything with legs. Anything with legs. And we just go. ML. She said, did y'all notice Mel said anything with legs? We all just go keep. We just all go keep it together because we know. I know exactly what you mean, Miss Capricorn. I got you. That, what'd you say? She said Destiny lost in court today. What? Are you serious? Chanel said Destiny lost in court today. She lost custody. Are you serious? What? Oh. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I have an update about Lexi. So here it goes about Lexi. Y'all ready? Yeah, what is the source of this information, honey? What is the source? It's on TikTok on YouTube. Okay, we'll go over there. But let me give you the update with Lexi. Y'all ready for the update? She said, I need to see proof of that military TV girl. Pull it up, Dusty, and see if we can get an interview with LeBerry. I already told you I already messed with LeBerry. LeBerry has not messaged me back. But I have a Lexi update. So I messaged Lexi before live. She messaged me back 5 minutes ago. She said, hi. First, you're beautiful. Thank you, Lexi. She said, LOL, but my only plan right now is to tell my story on my YouTube channel. It'll be a 7-part series. And then after that, if anyone cares enough to talk to me about anything I share on my channel, I might consider speaking to a few people. I said, okay, thank you. I'll be watching. So baby is on the way. So she not talking to anybody she just said that my only plan right now is to tell my story on my YouTube channel. It'll be a 7-part series. 7? I said 7 question mark. That was Lexi. That was Nell's stepdaughter. So I told her we'll be watching. Yeah, Crybaby said we'll take that, Lexi. Absolutely. That's what I said. I messaged her back. I said 7 question mark. We'll be there. Let me see what they talking about. Hold on, y'all, before I get over here. Just hold on a minute because what? So this is yeah, she should take control of her story. So she has a question mark. She has breaking news. Did Dusty lose custody? She about to go in. I'm gonna let y'all go over there and look at that because I'm gonna get ready to go in a few minutes because my baby get out of school in like 5 minutes. Lexi got a call about who she should interview with. Lexi said she about to do her own. She about to do her own tell-all. She about to go on her YouTube channel and she about to let us know. Hey, Vanessa. What? Told her not to talk to any millimeter channel. She was in his chat that she was being used. Really? But that's that. If we don't need love and marriage, we got Lexi. I know that's right. Yeah, I feel. You know what, Shanda? I feel like it's so crazy that they have not said anything about Kiki. I feel it's crazy that they haven't mentioned her. Just a simple R.I.P. Kiki would just show that you had some type of sympathy for her, her children, acknowledge her on being on the show, something. But nothing. You're welcome, Judy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like, that is crazy. She said, Juju said that doesn't make sense. LL. What content creator will have power over her? Yeah, Lexi doing her own thing. And I will say this. At the end of the day, the way Lexi came to us, Lexi don't give me that she listened to too many people. You know what I'm saying? Lexi strikes me as I said what I said, and I'm going to say it again until I finish saying it. So, I don't know. I don't know. I know. And you know what? It's only right. It's only right because it's only right. 100%, I agree. It's only right. They did the RIP pick when the season returned. I think her family blocked them from speaking. Oh, she said they did I didn't see that. Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that. Erica said Kiki's immediate family may have asked them not to mention her or use her likeness. She said she didn't work. Inez, you better look. You better put them headphones in and don't you lose your job. Because we ain't doing nothing over here gossiping. That's all we doing. And you cannot lose your job behind no gossip. Kiki's immediate family may have asked them not. Yeah. Okay, CC, she's have a great day. Every one of these people expect me in meetings just for me to tune out and listen to my area. Yep. Yep. Yeah, she got that. Lexi don't come after me as somebody gonna bite her tongue and let nobody tell her what to do. So I, for one, would be tuned in. Wait a minute, what did she say? She said, what? Well, it's on the live. What's on what live? Oh, you talking about Tay Live? I'm gonna go listen to it. So this Doreen said Dusty lost in court. Praise the Lord. Dusty needs to be on 75-hour hold. She is not right in the head. What? You never win when you play dirty. Checkmate. Thank you, Mama Two. Is it raining outside? She said, "Why would one employees?" You know what? Destiny does not have the focus that she needs, and I didn't even realize that the court custody was a thing. Did you know that was a thing? I thought it was something else. Thank you. Thank you. I like it too. The two CCs are. Let's see live. Okay. I don't think no mother should not have a child, but maybe he got custody and she. I mean, I don't think LeBerick would keep the baby from Destiny. I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that. Do you think he would do that? I don't think he would do that. If it's in the best interest of the child, then yes, praise the Lord for safety. We will see. The hearing will be on February 13th. I'm not sure what others are hearing. Okay, so Ms. May said that the hearing is on the 13th. There are going to be some bloggers that rush with this instead of waiting for all. Yeah, because I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna sit on it because that's the first time I heard of it. I didn't know anything about them going to court. I had no idea. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go listen to what she had to say and see what's going on. Muted expression said the court paper said to bring the baby to court on 213. Y'all, sometimes that's not a good idea, right? To bring the physical child to court and he's so young. What if that is the situation? Do they just take your kids and just, at that time, if she bring the baby, they'll give it to LeBaric? Oh, Jesus. I don't like that. Now, I don't like that. Now, if you're going to do some stuff like that, then I think that should be a slow progression thing. I know the baby spend time with his daddy and he spend time with his mama. But if you just go, I don't like that. She said, listen for yourself because. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Because sometimes when they do that, when they have you to bring the children to court, you are in a situation where they literally take the child. I don't like that because a divorce is already traumatic. You know what I'm saying? It's already traumatic. And when you have kids, it's worse. And then because there are things my daughter right now still doesn't forget. And I hate that. I hate that she has those memories that she holds on to. I don't hate anything in this world, but that I hate. I hate that right now, this moment, even with her calling me, telling me she's on her way home, I hate that I know that she has a memory from the time her father and I were going through what we were going through. I hate that. So I would hate if it was a situation where Destiny brought the baby. Ooh, that's so emotional. Where Destiny brought the baby and the baby ended up, I'm not, it's good that he does have time with his dad. So maybe it wouldn't be something that he would not be familiar with. But I just know that's a bad situation. I don't wish that Destiny loses custody of her baby. I don't wish that because all children need their mother and they need their father too. But I do agree that if it's in the best interest of the child, what the child should be, if it's with the mother or father, I agree that's what the child should be. But I also think that there should be a situation and a process for the baby. That's what I think. And child, divorce ain't nothing to play with. It ain't nothing to play with. Y'all rough, honey. Jam is rough. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, well, see, Doreen said Doreen said this. The court custody was a thing with Dusty because she kept not letting him pick his son up. Now, if Destiny was doing that, then it is what it is. But I don't think nobody should do that. Yeah. Yeah. You see what Sam said? I worked in an at I worked in an at-risk youth industry. You're so right. He or she might not walk out the court with him. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, he spends time with her. He spends time with the barrack. So it'd be like, oh, you just gonna go with daddy. You know what I'm saying? And we could just do that, and that won't be traumatic. But there are situations where it can be traumatic. So I don't know. It just never. I would say this. I would say this. I just don't think. I don't think I ever get married again. I have a lot of trauma from that. So I think people who are married, if you want to be married, I think you need to work on it. After you worked on it in both parties, are not willing to keep working on it, then I think you should go. Because at the end of the day, somebody's going to be very unhappy. And I cannot live my life unhappy. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. It's just impossible. If I'm unhappy, it's because of something I did. I can't be unhappy because of a feeling you've given me. I can't do that. I can't do it. So what I think about Quad, we're going to end with this. What I think about Quad, let me say this first. I'm not not a Quad fan. I don't care for the show is okay. Oh, tonight, I think me and El Mirasaki are gonna do a review of Married to Medicine. It's not too much I can talk about, but I guess we're gonna talk about that little moment that they had. So y'all just look for it live, because I think we're going live this evening. I'm not a Quad fan. I'm not a fan. Like I don't dislike Quad. I'm not a fan. Like, I think Quad is cool. She is necessary for television. I think that, but I thought Quad drank too much. I thought she drank too much. And I thought that she got some things off her chest that maybe she's been wanting to say. You're welcome, Levon. I also thought Quad had backup, so she felt comfortable saying the things that she said to Greg. You know what I'm saying? Because I when I was watching that, I was like, I see what Quad doing. I get it. I understand it. Even though it's led with alcohol, I do understand having somebody having your back. I've been there. I've been there when I've been by myself, and I've been there when I had somebody who had my back. It's a big difference, drinking or not. So I think King being back there, having her back, even though I feel like Quad went a little too far, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. People love Quad. Y'all love Quad. But I think Quad could have kept the baby shower stuff because she didn't mean that. I don't know why she said that. That was crazy. I think Sweet Tea, and I told her, you should have never said anything. Mm-hmm. Young Greg, you should have stayed back there talking, because then she turned around to my multiple times. No. Because I'm just saying, if that had been me, you know that little connection right back here where your brain stem is connected to your spine, that it's a little line right there. I'd have tried to knock that out after she turned around and said that crazy stuff to me. But that's just me. So, because I thought it was crazy what she was saying. I thought it was absolutely insane. But more so than that, I don't know how close King was to Quad. I don't know how close he was. It seemed like he was in an earshot. And at that moment, I do think maybe King, I think that's a real relationship. Maybe it's a real relationship, not just for TV. But when she was talking about Greg, what's it, Aloysius Lunsford or whatever, when she was talking about Greg, and I was like, can King hear her? When she was talking about he did me wrong and this and this. And I was like, I've seen clips where Quad has asked him, was he going to be okay with her ex? King has said, yeah, I'm going to be cool. Are you cool? Yeah, I'm going to be cool. She asked him, how are you going to be? Because I watched the first episode. You know the first episode when she had her birthday party or whatever? And she said, how are you going to act with my ex there? And he said, are you still in your past? And she was like, no. And then I saw a clip, because I started watching, where she said, how are you going to be with my ex being here? He said, I'm going to be cool. I feel like he's good. Men can do their thing, right? I feel like Quad could have been on that trip. She never had to say nothing to Sweet Tea. She never had to say nothing to Greg. But with the rum and with King sitting at her back, I don't know what her YouTube channel is. I'll find out. Let me see. Let me go and ask. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But she has some courage and she said what she said. So I don't know, honey. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What's your channel? Child, Lexi just missed. Y'all, listen to this. I'm going to get back on that. Lexi said, yes, ma'am. I don't know what I'm doing. This world is new to me, but I don't want my videos to be too long, so I'm going to break it down. Chapter 1. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the chapters? Pull it up. Pull it up. Child, chapter 1. My stepmom. Chapter 2. My siblings. Chapter 3. My biological dad. Chapter 4. Family history. Chapter 5. The dinner. Chapter 6, the interview, and chapter 7, closure. Woo! Hold on. I think this is amazing. I think this is amazing. Just be clear and don't overlap. Ooh! Y'all, she got 7 chapters. Look at Kim. Look at Kim. Kim is us, and us is Kim. She gonna get one because we're gonna be there. For those who coming in, Lexi is getting ready to tell her story. She's gonna tell it on her YouTube page. I asked what her channel is. She hasn't messaged me back yet. But she says she gonna tell it. And she got 7 chapters. Chapter 1, my stepmom. Chapter 2, my siblings. Chapter 3, my bio dad. Chapter 4, family history. Chapter 5, the dinner. Chapter 6, the interview. And chapter 7, the closure. I told the girl, I said, you need some help, just let me know, and I'm here to help. I ain't got to tell the story. I don't have to tell it. I just want her to tell it in her best way. She said, when is the release date? I don't know. I'm going to ask just like that, Heaven. Girl, when is the release date? How I can't spell? R-E? Okay. Okay, Heaven, I got your question out there. Heaven said, when is the release date? So I just... Yeah, me and Elle gonna talk. I think me and Elle gonna talk tonight. So she has some. I was gonna invite her on this live, but she has something to do. So we're gonna just do a separate live tonight. So I gotta go and get some stuff done. I need to put some socks and shoes on. I gotta go get some stuff done. Millie, please let me tell you my story if you think Martel's a character. LaVon, yeah, absolutely. Do you want to tell me today, or do you want? What do you want to do? How do you want to do that? Let me know how you want to do it. If you message me on my Instagram, then we could talk about it. Okay? At Millie Chun. That's it. On Instagram. And let me know it's you. Right? Okay. Y'all see y'all be back for the live. LaVon, I'll be happy to listen, help on anything. Yeah. Y'all, when I find out the name of the channel, I'll get back to you on the name of the channel. I will let you know updates about it. Y'all, we be having breaking news over here on Millie Chun TV. Oh, hold on. Okay, LaVon, just message me. Yeah, message me, and I'll get in touch with you. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna put my Cash App up here one more time, cause you asked. I don't usually do this. Here it goes. Yeah, we'll talk. Okay, y'all, I got one more thing before we go. Okay, this is the name of the channel. Heaven. It's called the Lexi McCullum exclamation point. And she said, and I'm trying to figure out release dates. I might release chapter. Oh, y'all, she said she might release chapter 1 tomorrow. Girl. Yeah. Y'all, I got to pack. I have to pack to leave Sunday. I have clothes on my ottoman and on my couch. When am I going to pack? Because this is what we about to be doing for a hot minute. I can't even get off the live, Jesus. Child, wait a minute, y'all. She's still messaging me. Hold on. I know, because I know. Because I ain't told. I don't think I told y'all anything that. I'm gonna let her know my audience was asking. Thank you. We will be there. She said, okay. Oh, she said, any advice on when she should release each chapter? Let me ask her this. Do you want to get it over with? Hold on. Why can't I text? I can't spell. So y'all, I think it should be every day, right? Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on, what? Girl, I be trying to whisper because can't nobody else know this information. Can't nobody know this new hotness that I'm dropping on y'all on a daily basis. But look, because see, here's the thing. She said, nice. She said, oh, I told her that we was talking about it. She said, nice, thanks. I'll go support your channel as well. I hope you do makeup tutorials because oh, girl, thank you. Okay, we're trying to, come on, Alexi. Wait a minute. If she wants to get it over with, don't y'all think she needs to drop daily, like do a week drop? Like start Monday and finish Sunday? Or drop it weekly? I think she should drop it every day. Her channel is called Lexi Chanel McCullum. Hold on, let me write it here. Hold on, child. What am I talking about? Lexi. What the hell am I doing? CHANEL MCCOLL. Oh, that's UN. Okay, girl, everybody is following. Okay, honey, okay, everybody is following. Okay, everybody is following, so we on it. Y'all, do y'all think it should be weekly? Or do you think it should be a daily situation? I think she should draw one every day or every 2 days. Child, they said once a week. Okay, Lexi, they said once a week. I say every 2 to 3 days. I think every 2 to 3 days. Miss May, I'm with you. I think we should drop daily. What you say? Ask her, can you report this breaking news? Oh yeah. She said, yes, take your time, and stick to your subjects. Because she said she wanted, hold on, y'all. She said weekly. Now you're not going to have, you won't have a problem with us talking about this, right? Ah, 2 or 3 times a week be good. Miss May said daily, honey. Okay, everybody over here, everybody go subscribe to Lexi page now. Go on over there and subscribe. Ooh, ooh, Heaven has a good idea. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta get over here. She's still typing. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second. Hello? Oh, okay, baby. I'll be out there in a second. Bye. Y'all, I ain't got no shoes. I got no shoes on. Every 2 or 3 days, Lee, I just subscribe to her. Okay. Okay. Okay, girl. Well, we're going to be here for you. I'm getting ready to go out for a second, but I'm here if you need me. Talk to you soon. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to go. she said, this tea is juicy. She said that she wants it to be well thought out. She said she wants it to be well thought out. So I told her to make sure she stays on subject, and she's trying to figure that out. So this has been a good day. I gotta go. My baby outside waiting on me. I love y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Make sure you like the channel. Next week we will not have an 11 o'clock hot topics, but we will have it like in the evening. But I will keep you abreast. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to So Gucci. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day for the rest of the day. Have a good week.